Hi everyone. Here I have a Montgomery Ward AM/FM stereo receiver system. It's got a cassette. I can find out which one's opening this thing. I think it was this one. It works good. It really does work good. And it's nice and clean inside. Counter works. It works good. AM and FM works. Turntable works really nice. It's only two speeds, 33 and 45. And it says automatic return, which is nice because but even if 33 or 45, if it gets to the record, the only automatic part is pick up and come back home and rest. It's got a diamond stylus in there. Well, genuine diamond long plain LP needle. Well, I know this, I think, is a ceramic cartridge, though. I'll have to see about replacing it because I don't know what the hours is on it. Now, I had took already the part to see what's wrong with my 8-track. The 8-track has an issue. It plays, but it bleeds over and starts picking up the other one. So I disconnected this. Nothing really to it. Now that I work on this 8-track here, there's a plastic holder, and they're notorious for breaking that holds that playback head. You know something? That's got record on it, and I do not see a erase head. I don't know how that really was supposed to work like that, but nevertheless, there's a plastic holder inside, wrapped around the playing head, let's put it, and I have my tools, the ones I mostly use. They're on this magnetic rack, and I working around tapes, 8-tracks, cassettes, real whatever. You constantly gotta. I don't want to put metal against metal though. Try this pack. Yeah, it's all the way in there, but I think I moved it before out. So, yeah, it will move out and it moves around in there. So I'm going to have to release that screw and then put some, I'd like probably to use some JB weld on that plastic and then whatever. It does change tracks. They do light up, but it just is broken and it's picking up. I don't know, if you put it on track 2 and it gets to the end where it's quiet, then you can hear track 3 or track 1, whatever it is. And then I know it's track 1, it seems like I'm not getting the left channel, only because of this head mount or bracket is broken. It's plastic. Okay, right here has that, and then this bracket here is cracked on this side here, where I put a cassette in, 8-track. Watch it push it in. Let it push it in and out. Why would it not play? Oh, because I don't have it on 8-track. And what else do I not have it on? Did I unplug the speakers? No, I don't have the amp on. Now I just go here to the balance, so you don't hear the left, you hear the right. And there it is. It's kind of not, it should be nice and loose. Power off. Let's unplug it. That should move. Yeah, it moves. Plastic turkey. I might have to do it with my finger. Get my finger back in there. Yeah, see how it moves back and forth, so we're good. There's nothing really on it. Okay, I'm about ready to epoxy this bracket that holds his head on. What I did is I put a piece of 25mm film in there, in between the head and the frame bracket there. So I wanted to get on the head, the epoxy. This is the epoxy that I'm using. It's probably got this too close right at this point. It's Loctite plastic epoxy, bonds plastic at 3,200 pounds per square inch. Getting harder in your resin. So that's what I'll be using. Now to get back to where I was looking, I'll show you. Right here, it is broken. About, you can see it. The head, I got this screw loose right here because you want that loose. You know, you don't want it pushing on the head. And I can get in here and I'm going to pick it up, use a toothpick, and put some in there. And then put it all on the side, and I'm going to use this piece of, cut it to size, a small piece. It'll probably be a little wide. Put this piece of fiberglass cloth in there and glue that in. That will strengthen it better than it was from when it was made. It's going to take 24 hours to cure, and I'm going to apply it with a toothpick and when I lift it up inside there, and then maybe a toothpick on there, or maybe a cut off the end of a Q-tip. Spread it on there on the side here, and then put the fiberglass, and I'll hold that like it'll never break again. What I do need to do is put a piece of blue, whatever, tape around, I think it's cam here, so I don't want to get no glue on that. I don't want to get no glue on the head. The epoxy, you know, just on the bracket. And then that's going to cure for 24 hours. So let me get it done. I'm going to clean it with some isopropyl real good first. Okay, I got the glue down there with fiberglass cloth. It wasn't that easy. It's a good thing I covered this up with tape, because it's would have got all over. I got it on this here, and it seems to be free. Better be. Yeah. Also, find my tweezers. I just had them. Here we go. This was that 35mm, but I'll drop it. You can see there's some, I knew it. Put the tweezers right on it. Yeah, you can see that it did get some of that epoxy on it, but then I pulled it out immediately because I didn't want it to adhere. And you can see that the head is moving back and forth, nice and free, and I'll continue to do that. But this stuff is setting up fast. I mean, I think it's 5 minutes worth of it on that package. Okay, I got it glued in. Let's see, 12 o'clock, 12:18. I'm waiting till another 8 hours for it to actually cure, but it's strong. Here's where I glued it, right here where this tip comes out right here. You can see the fiberglass, it broke right here. And this fiberglass is going over it, past it. So this bond is going to be stronger than what came out of the factory. It's not going to break anymore. I checked I kind of, did I don't think I did, but maybe I did. I'll see. I moved it a little bit because I wanted to see something. I'm not tightening it yet until that 24-hour deal passes through there. But you can see it moves back and forth. Now the copper plate, that's the ground, by the way. But you can see it moves the head. See it moving back and forth. So get that back in there. When I tighten it down, that's just the ground. So what I'll do is I'll just stick my hand in there because it'll be better. I can get the feel. There is plastic stops where this head can't go too far back. So we just kind of just hold it in place and tighten it down. I want to try and get that old adhesive off there. And I'll probably just use something simple like all-purpose glue. There it is. Yeah, I could use just, as I get it down, tighten that up. Throw a little bit of oil glue on that to hold that into place where it doesn't back off. Then we're ready to try it. Plus another 8 hours. Well, it's 8:20, 12:21. I had it at 8:20, I think. So at 8:20, I'm going to try it. First of all, let me get this plate, ground plate, back into place, and I'm going to just touch it. So I keep that in place first. There it is. I'm going to get my hand back in there and just push on it. I want to still a little out. Again, maybe I could go a little bit more. I can see. It looks good right there if I just stay there. There she goes. I don't want to go too tight. I'm pushing in on my, see how it's still moving out, so it's not in there yet. It's still loose, so I want to keep turning it so I can't. We got stops, plastic stops in here. Keep the head from going back too far. So you push them up against it. That's the way it goes. Yeah, see how it's still moving? So we can still tighten it. Yep, still moving. Still moving. Looks like it almost has to go flush, but I don't think so. There it is. Little, maybe not. Let's try it back to the back here. Okay, it's just started to get on there, so I'm just going to turn it very little. I think that should do it. That's the whole. That's the whole thing going back. And if I push these wires a hair more, and that's it, guys. I mean, you gotta be careful. That's it. I don't want to go any tighter. That's in there. Now, let's clean that head since I touched it. Gotta clean one of these somewhere around here. This ain't bad. Just let's get this alcohol ready. Just clean the head. That should be good. Plenty. Stick it in here and then just go back and forth on it. Since I touched it with my fingers, and I cleaned it once before. And I'm not moving it. It's the whole bracket's moving. Clean a little bit on the sides here. Under the bottom I can see it, okay? Under the bottom it was kind of dirty. Let's turn it over and go back under that. That didn't come from the head, that just came from the chassis. Okay. Let that evaporate. You can throw this away now. Let it evaporate for a few seconds. We'll try that. By the time I get the speakers hooked up and things, it should be ready to try. Alright, power it on. Okay. Well, here's the try, guys. Yeah, it should have plenty of time to evaporate. I'm going to try this. The shadow. I don't know if it works. I don't know. I'm just taking a gamble here. Hope it'll be fine. Yeah, it works.
Hurry, Margaret. We've got to get into that house.
Yes, Lamont.
Track one.
Scientist, adventurous.
He keeps talking.
Harris.
The truth about Randolph Todd's death.
How shall we know nothing?
Thanks to he lies. The shadow knows. Where is the radiogram your young master got this afternoon?
Well, I not know.
You're a wicked servant, Tang Shui. Where is the radiogram?
I did nothing.
Where is it?
Here in the pocket.
Put it on the table.
Yes,
Works.
Shadow.
Why was it taken?
Let's not. Now what we're going to do, you know what we can do first, put this back in here.
What does it say?
I give it to you. No. Go.
I put it on track one, okay? This thing works great. Now I'm going to try to record. Now back on 0. Alright, I'm going to hit play. And then push it in and start recording. It's showing that it's recording. But, you know, like no VU meters on this.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Jack Benny in Elliot Lewis's production of Plan X.
Let me record this.
Well calculated to keep you in.
I'm on track one as it's recording. And the record light is lit up.
For the next week, I showed the Earth expedition around the city.
Track one's lit up and record light is lit. So it's recording, hopefully.
Well, transcribed and directed by Elliot Lewis, with music composed by Lucian Morowitz and conducted by.
There it was.
Plan X.
There it was. Now I'm going to put it back in, and we're just going to. And then we're going to hit track 1. Because there ain't going to be nothing on 2, 3, 4, and 1. Nothing yet. Oh, you know why? Because I got it on cassette. There it is. So it
For the
recorded.
next week, I showed the Earth
It
expedition
recorded.
around the city, signed a few treaties, and had several long conversations with Miss Morrison.
2, 3, 4,
I
1.
felt we were building a solid friendship.
Okay, it worked. And it didn't break at the coil.
We home of Jack Country Street.
Got nothing on the left.
But I will not allow it.
Just right. That's what I thought.
Country in the world.
I think it's going to be all right, and it's not important right now. I can still adjust it on the bottom after that's done. But I want to put another tape in. Let's see, where's my left channel? I think maybe that's tape. This one I'll put in real fast, and then cut it out real fast because I'll get in trouble. No left channel. So I need to do alignment on this, the heads and this, since I fixed it. I got no left channel, so I'm going to adjust the height. As is for clarity, and it seems like it's clear. Unless it messes up. So let me push the tape back in. I think I need to do that.
You'll farewell walk with me.
There we go. Then I'm going to put this on left.
Let us keep you out in the moonlight.
Which one do I have? There it is. Now I'll try to find it. It's really hard to get in there. I found a screwdriver that'll fit. Well,
Perhaps I have been too hasty. It is, I suppose, the matter.
we're going to try that because I don't know why I did that. This one didn't record the left side because it was not. Mistakes you can make. Yeah, have the standard tape. Turn the volume up so I can hear it over this loud.
Wait till I switch on the light.
Where's that screwdriver? And a flashlight. Whoa.
Hey, I'm layout. Copy of the inside of the temple, isn't it? Yes. You see, I have fitted it even with an audio. That's good. Remind you all this. That covers the sacred flames. Wait, I will unveil it. Look, gentlemen, the sacred flame. That looks very familiar, Durga Khan.
Familiar? In what way? Mr. Cranston here had a rather strange idea about the governor's... He links it up with hypnotism. Hypnotism? What hypnotism? Oh, it's just an idea of Cranston.
1 minute, Commissioner. Durga Khan.
That Oriental prayer of yours, it seemed to have, well, a hypnotic influence on me. In fact, on the whole audience.
You must be mistaken, Mr. Cranston. Durga Khan is a dancer.
Not a hypnotist, that's what I said, but that prayer.
There is... Look, Durga Khan will recite it for you quickly. It is a simple petition to one of my country's gods. Listen, gentlemen.
Cranston. You sleepy? Yes. Very.
That's enough. Stop, I said, stop.
Oh,
It got me.
It's better, but
Cranston,
see if I get it a little
wake
better.
up. Cranston. Stop. Durga Khan, or I'll shoot.
You can't shoot, Commissioner.
Like the clever Mr. Cranston, you can only fall. Fall.
I had to see the car. They wrecked into.
I'm afraid they might. Now listen. There's a telephone operator in the right-hand pocket of the car. Bring it up to the telephone wires where the pole has fallen. Can you reach the wires?
Yes, they're quite low.
When you get the operator, I'm going to trace the call and send help. Then
You know what? It probably stopped this. Probably be better to do that with headphones.
Take the governor's message.
Wow. What's my eardrum on that right channel? It's not getting. There it is. There it is. Good. Better. So much better with headphones. Now, even better. It's a lot. It was a way off. Somebody messed with this, because this shouldn't have to be. Perfect. Sounds the same on both. Yeah, man, that was really off. Let me take this headphone out.
Hello? Oh, is it you?
That's all the way on the left.
Shut the door, Tonsei.
And that's all the way on the right.
Well,
We thought you were coming.
I said I threw the message overboard.
You're a poor liar, Randolph. Give me that.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Oh, look out, look out, he's stabbed the knife.
Hold in, Tonsei.
Conquering mystic. It would be a music.
Hey,
He lies, Ada. Shoot the governor.
let's wait.
Start to obey my orders.
What?
You wish to know the truth about
Yes, oh boy.
Santa.
Listen. Turn on the radio.
Now the lights. What is this all
Listen and
about?
learn if Joseph Hakeem was
God, I'm gonna
right or
trip
not.
all over these wires.
Listen, princess.
Now we bring you a news flash with... Just arrived in the
There it
studio.
is.
Exactly 2 minutes.
Yes, Steve.
That ain't right.
Someone broke glass.
Now get hold of yourself, man. Remember, a soldier died this morning. He's murdered.
Oh, great Brother Tom is dead.
Yes, Margot. He forgot that laws were for all men, not only for the poor and the weak. Durga Khan had great talent, power, but he used
There it
for
is.
evil.
Oh shit! Ain't can it?
And it cost him.
Carry out the.
Okay,
You have been listening to a dramatized version of one of the many copyrighted stories
that's good.
which appear in the
Still
Shadow
good.
magazine.
Stay here too much. Left. Right. Now it works.
Nothing.
Joseph Hackett.
So I had it just
weed
a
of
little
crime.
bit too much.
Bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow.
We shall meet again, Dr. Harris.
Oh, no, you let us in.
This thing moves so fast I can hardly barely see.
Lane. Hello, Clarence.
Governor Bob.
Okay. Thing really turns. Let me see now. I'll put this one in for giggles, but now that we know.
Original equipment. Our Autolite family is a worldwide family and numbers among its members some 30,000.
Okay, now it's right, and it's reading it on 4 or 3?
In Autolite, as well
4.
as thousands of Autolite distributors and dealers.
That's how
and the
far
many
it was
leading
off.
manufacturers who use Autolite products as original equipment.
That's how far it was off. So this one here that I recorded on the blank, I started on 1 recording and now it's 4. That's how far that head needs to be adjusted to align it, you know. So now what was 1 and now it went on to 4. Try that one more time. This is 2, 3, and 4.
On the next Autolite
See, and I started on 1 when I recorded
If you live in
that.
a television area, check the day and time of Suspense so that you'll be sure to see this program.
See, now I ain't got the right channel because I only recorded it on 1. But what I'm trying to say is on 4 now. I started on 1 after aligning that head. This is telling the truth that it's cool. Center to center. And then grounding it to this speakers because that speaker is grounded to the chassis. So they're using the 10Ks as attenuator there. I tried it and it's perfect.
Well, what I mean to say...
Are you prepared to discharge your responsibility?
Okay.
What about Connie? I mean, Miss Morrison. Isn't there some way...
You know that there is not.
Turning it down
Well,
right now so I can speak.
I suppose not, no.
Plan X will then be completed.
See on this, I got my
assure the Grand Council at
grain of wheat
8:45
bulb in
tomorrow
there.
morning,
It's a
Plan
white
X will
bulb,
be completed.
like whatever. This was the one that was burned out.
I thought you weren't coming.
I overslept, Connie. That is,
I don't
didn't
have the
really
volume on the
oversleep,
stereo
but,
very
I've been
loud,
here for an hour.
and these are about midway at 5.
Oh, good, Army. Did
And
you
you
win
can
the
see
game?
the
Plan X?
VU meters
Well, no, in a minute, Mr. Zeno.
are working great.
Are the children
So
of
the
Mars always that
aux,
way, Zeno?
the recording
Well,
out
not
jacks
always,
with the
no.
10Ks resistors in
Good
there
boy, we counted on
was
you.
Well,
perfect.
thank you.
Come over
So
here,
that's
Fielding.
recording level.
Come on, Connie, Fielding.
So this
Zeno here has been so helpful to us that
is
I've
fine.
come to a decision.
That's very nice of you, but
Okay, so now that I got the 8-track bracket mount fixed, I put 10Ks in there for my record level, and I wanted to, so I was ready to put the turntable on and button this thing up, finish it up. But I wanted to show you something that I've been doing the hard way. If you see these brackets here that holds the turntable down, it's so simple. Look at that. That's all it is. So you could have them on there. The one in the back, naturally you'll have to take the back off and pull that one down. But this one here, let's just show you. This one here, we're going to bend it just like so. So it's in the closed position. First of all, let's get the, oh wait a minute, just a little second please. Got to get these on there. What do I got here? Got to get these little sleeves on there. Let me get some glue. Let's glue down here somewhere right here. Okay. So what I'm just going to do is, these is what the springs rest in. I'm just putting it just a drop. That's it. No more, no less. Just get it in there. Spin it around. I'll have to wipe the excess off. You won't see it. Back with this. Got the tone arm locked down. So I gotta plug it in first. Don't forget that. And get these in first. Be the power to the motor. Okay, now, so I have this one down. It's just going to slide in there, and then I'll get my springs in there. Get the springs in there. That one's in, and that one's in. Back, and up. And you can see where I did my jacks with the thing. Alright, now we'll just take this one and do this. Now I can't use my left hand. Alright, work for me. There it is. Cannot lift out of there. No matter how much you try. And it flexes. That's all you needed to do. Okay, try the front and we should have it. I got the top for this, by the way. It doesn't have hinges, so it just lays on top, but that's... And there it is. There she goes. Automatic return and shut off. So that's so nice. Like I said, I do got new needles or stylus, whatever you like calling them. And let's go down with the volume. Let's put it on cassette again. Yeah, I think I had it on this one here.
Worth a story based on fact. The dramatic report of a man's desperate race for freedom, with names and places changed in order to protect the lives of 3 people. The story is called The Man Who Cried Wolf.
Excuse me. Now, FM 1000.
Please. Oh no. No, it isn't time up. I still have 20 days left.
If it is life dependent on
Put it on AM.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like poetry. Maybe it's because I'm going to die anyway.
That's left.
Look at me. I'm 110.
That's right.
Yesterday I read where they're going to start eliminating everybody over 102.
This is a military estimate as to which I have yet to find a military leader who will take exception.
Patton was cool, but this guy is so much more, I don't know, refined. He's a... There it is. Don't come back, just lay down, go to sleep. There you go. Yeah, so let me lock it down. Yeah, so it works. It's a nice turntable. It's awesome. Speed sound right. And there it is. I wanted to put 2 little dots here, lineups, but they didn't. That's the way it's made. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Turn this off. So Well, this is kind of long video since I had to repair the 8-track bracket and things like that. So, but it was worth it. Hope you found it interesting, and thanks for watching.